Coach Loren Hibbs after the game at Presbyterian, and a little bit of a battle of a game back and forth there, and then the unearned runs in the 8th kind of cost you. A little bit of magic there at the end, but just not enough. In one of those games, one run, you'll look back in a few weeks and go, man, that was one we could have had today.
Well, Presbyterian's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, they're 5-1 in their league. They swept High Point here a couple weeks ago. They beat Winthrop 2 out of 3 at their place this past weekend. They beat UConn 2 out of 3 here. They played Florida State good in the middle of the week a couple weeks ago down at Florida State. So they've got a good team. They got some pitching depth. We out hit them 11-6 and just didn't get the right hit at the right time today, and made some uncharacteristic mistakes defensively, and just made it too easy for them to score. I mean, we just made it too easy for them to score, and we got to work. We really need to practice, and I know we talk about that all the time, but we were gone Wednesday, and we got a really light practice in on Thursday of last week. We played Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're off Monday. Come down here and play today. We really need to practice, so we're going to focus on some things to try to make some improvement on Wednesday, and then on Thursday with practice situations and dealing with and addressing some issues we need to hopefully be ready to play again on Friday.
This is kind of the doldrums part of the season where you do grind and play and play and play. And preseason, you always say, gosh, we just need to get playing, and now it's time we need to refine a few things and work on some things as you get ready for VCU.
Yeah, and that's a great point. And, again, there's just things that we need to address, and we will address those the next couple of days, in practice. And we're going to get a very mad VCU team coming in to play us. They've got a very good program. They're very well coached. They're used to winning. They've been to regionals here multiple times in the last 7, 8, 9, 10 years. And I know we're in for a real battle this weekend. So, again, for about the 100th time, we're going to focus on some things in practice. We need to get cleaned up here on Wednesday and Thursday and be ready to go at 6 o'clock on Friday.
All right, fans, we hope to see you out at Robert and Miriam Hayes Stadium. Big series this weekend, 6-2 and 1 o'clock Sunday for VCU. Thanks, Coach.
All right, thanks a lot.